Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Gonzalo Ramos! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Mbappe. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good climb! And that should get the job done. Paris have the chance to go the other way. And here's Haaland, Messi. Bellingham. No way through. And here's Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Caught offside that time. Paris, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Dembele. And that has left him in a heap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Conte knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. And that's going up front in a hurry. He won't be happy with that one. Conte. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Haaland. Dembele. That's a good ball. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Tchouaméni. Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. Now he's off and running. Gonzalo Ramos wins the duel this time. That is ended up in no man's land. Tchouaméni distributed tidily. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Hoisted it. Shot, surely! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Looking for options for movement, and he was quick to react. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Paris are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Conte. And Hakimi. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. He has found the way through. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to belt it away. Nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, here's Haaland. And the shot! Goal! Paris! And it's Paris who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Haaland. So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Paris are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And here is the first touch of the second half. Paris currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Pedri venturing down the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Koundé. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Koundé. Messi. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's goal side. Tacho with a fine tackle. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Haaland.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Being still separated by the game's only goal. Dembele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's got away from him. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Denied by an instinctive save.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header! Oh, not the best of headers. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pedri. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Gonzalo Ramos going after that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Victoria have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
That's going wide left. And it's Pedri. And that could set him on his way. And he's picked it up out wide. Played into the towering header. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Lovely ball and a great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Victoria with the corner, there first. Van der Ven clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. There will be a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland might just make this. Martin. That'll be a throw-in. Wriggles his way through. No, he's not getting past him there. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A probing pass. Haaland is flagged offside. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Haaland, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, he's been... That's another chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already... Goal! Paris! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
They forced the error and extracted the... Tries from a long way out. Good steal, he just read it. Conte. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hakimi. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. He won't be happy with that one. Mateta is herring after that one. Haaland. Griezmann. Mateta. And no, that was never going to make it. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he was quick to react. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nice touch. Bellingham, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Haaland. Now there's a chance! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
And he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hakimi, nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's Griezmann! And he has kept it out somehow.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Victoria with the corner, there first. Terrific effort! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Not the most accurate pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Dembele. And he's intervened well there. And it's Conte. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pinches it off him. Griezmann. Cucurella. He's got away. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tchouaméni, Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball, and it's Bellingham. Mbappe! And it's made its way to him. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Dembele looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Mateta! Harmlessly behind. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Cucurella. Fernandez is onto it in a flash. Fernandez looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Martin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And here's Bellingham. Griezmann. Martin spots it and intercepts. And here's Mateta. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que permaneçam sentados durante a partida. Agradecemos sua cooperação. Substituição em andamento.
Paris get the ball rolling for the second period. Mendes making good progress. And here's Haaland. Real chance! Goal! Paris! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Paris leading now. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Haaland. Haaland takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the pass is intercepted. Paris, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, sweet feet. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is... And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Out of play for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Referee's given a throw. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Paris perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Mbappe looking for a runner. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bellingham. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham tries a shot! Oh, off the bar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Substituição em campo.
Vitoria choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 10. Camisa 9. Camisa 13. Camisa 18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 52. Camisa 11.
Ended up in no man's land.
Camisa 22. Camisa 5.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Camisa 24.
Can he finish? At this time, surely! And again! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Paris clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vitoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have...
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. Punched away. That is lovely. No, he's not getting past him there.
Vitoria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
it's come... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Foram indicados
Goes for a
2
shot!
minutos de acréscimo.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Mbappe, showing good feet. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And one more try. And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.